Okay.
You will speak when spoken to. Give me some energy.
Bam.
That's it?
Bam! 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 Put it up there.
I'm feeling big, Ken Perkins. I'm feeling big, Ken Perkins.
It's officially NBA offseason, which means it would be a perfect time to have a big list perk.
Oh, you're right. Hello, world. Happy Tuesday. And look, it's already been fireworks, and damn it, y'all know the rules, Bobby. This is not your first roller coaster. Wendy, yours is.
Whose list is it?
It's my list. And you will speak when spoken to, and you will give me the energy that is needed. Otherwise, y'all will not be invited back. Big perks, big list, a big off-season question. I'm gonna start it off, put it up there. Bam! Number 5. With the OKC, Sam Preston. What you gonna do? Right? You think about right now, we just talked to one of the guys, Casey Wallace. You have Aaron Wiggins. You have Jalen Williams coming in off the bench. You have how many picks in this draft?
15 and 24.
2?
And a 1 in the second.
And 1 in the second. What do you go? What do the evil genius have in mind, right? What is he going to do? That's a question for me I need to see, especially off of just winning his first NBA championship. Bobby, you next. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Denver Nuggets. Like, everyone is making moves right now, right? Everybody is trying to get better. They're trying to, build a team to go compete. I want to know, are they going to stick with Jamal Murray, or are they going to bring in another Robin to Jokic? Like, is he going to be that guy? Is they going to make a move to bring in another guy to elevate them to new heights? Because OKC ain't going nowhere. The Rockets damn show is here. Minnesota is going to be back. I need to see who's going to be Jokic's Robin next season. Today, give me some energy, girl.
Here we go, bam!
You've been waiting on it. The Lakers. What's next for the Lakers? I need to know. Like, you going to go out, you going to go get a center? Right, you saw last year y'all had flaws. LeBron James was playing the center position. What are you gonna do? I understand Luka's been in the lab. He's looking skinny. I applaud him for that. LeBron James, we saw videos of him in the lab, but they need help. They need a live threat. Daniel Gafford just signed the extension in Dallas. I don't know if he's not available no more. It may be in the trade, I believe it is. I'm trying to work on my Bobby and Wendy skills, right? And Wendy, give me some energy right here now. Give me some energy.
Bam! Yes!
Yeah! The Knicks! Like, seriously, what y'all got going on?
Let's go, Perk.
Y'all done fired Tom Thibodeau, right? Y'all interviewing all these coaches. I'm looking at Michael Malone. There's no interest there. I'm looking at a guy like Jeff Van Gundy, who was serving with the Clippers, did an excellent job with T. Lue. I mean, is it energy there? Like, they got, like, it's time to do something. Coming in at number 1, we'll do it collectively.
Yeah.
Put it up there. Bam! I like that. Giannis. Man, is Giannis going to stay or is he leaving? You know what I mean? He's putting out these tweets. KD get traded, he says, uh-oh. Like, what's going on, Giannis? You trying to win a championship or you trying to be loyal to this organization? I believe he should leave, and nobody should say a damn word if he wants to leave. But again, this is big perks, big list of big off-season questions.
Okay, in the spirit of questions, great list, Kendrick Perkins. I'm also hosting the show, so I want to also do my own thing. Time for today's challenge, because at the end of the season, I want to ask you all a little bit of trivia, starting with you, Wendy.
Oh.
Who scored the second most points in the 2025 playoffs? Ant, J-Dub, Jalen Brunson, or Pascal Siakam?
I'm going with Brunson.
We're going with Brunson, and the winner is, what's the answer? Correct!
All right. Big Johnny Brunson.
All right, Bobby, you're up next. Who has the highest NBA Finals career points per game average? Jerry West, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Rick Barry.
I'm not good at trivia. Kevin Durant.
Oh,
You got a hard one,
Barry.
Bobby.
That was a hard one.
That was a hard one.
36.3.
Come on, Chanel.
All right, Kendrick Perkins, let's do this. Come on, Texas. It's been a Texas show since 1985. Which team has made the most #1 picks? You got this, Perk. Come on. Magic,
I think
Sixers,
this
Spurs,
is hard,
Cavs.
though. You know what? I'm leaning since 1985. I was born in 1984.
I was -7.
So I'm a lean more towards the Cavaliers on this one. Think about Braun, Kyrie. Yeah.
Oh, Oh, good job,
There we
Ferg.
go. There we go.
Am I the only one that didn't get one right?
All right, guys, that was
Appreciate
so
that,
much
man.
fun. NFL Live is next from Tight End University in Nashville, Tennessee.
What is it?
We will see
Tight End
U.
University.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can
All right.
thrive there.
We'll see y'all
Ferg.
tomorrow in Barclays for the draft.
It's a steamy day in Nashville, Tennessee, and that is where some of the best in the NFL at the tight end position are convening. Vanderbilt University is the site, but today it is Tight End University. You see some of the newer tight ends in the league, as well as some who have been around for a while. And Rob Gronkowski's out here doing all the drills. He looks like he's ready to play at any point in time. George Kittle, Travis Kelce, the leaders of the charge here, and we will visit with Kittle in just a bit. We're so excited to bring you NFL Live from Tight End University. Let's get it going right now.
The tight end position is one of the most diverse positions in football. So you have all these different styles of guys that all put in one position.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Let's go. Best tight end in the business.
Thank the tight end guys, and shout out to all the tight ends out there, man. Let's go! Let's go!
To the 5, to the pylon. Touchdown.
Every tight end that has ever played this game has had some sort of toughness or some sort of unique ability. It's like you're the ultimate utility man on the field.
There's a rebel inside us all.
We're so glad to be with you today. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. We are going to have all the tight ends, basically every important tight end in the league is behind us on this field, practicing, hanging out. They've been spending a lot of time together. A really special event that happens here. Dan Orlovsky, Laura Rutledge with you. We're going to have some guests joining us. As I said, George Kittle coming your way, Trey McBride. Dan's going to get out on the field in just a little bit. Ready to throw?
We'll see. We'll
Okay.
see. We'll see.
He's trying to get warmed up.
Every tight end room from the NFL is represented.
It's really neat. But first, we do have some breaking news to get to today. Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show shared some of the intentions for his future. Listen to this.
Is it, safe to say that this is your last year playing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. That's why we just did a one-year deal. Steelers didn't need to, put any extra years on that or anything. So, this was really about finishing with a lot of love and fun and peace for the career that I've had. I mean, I played 20 freaking years. It's been a long run, and I've enjoyed it. And what better place to finish than in one of the cornerstone franchises of the NFL with Mike Tomlin and a great group of leadership and great guys in the city that expects you to win.
What was your initial reaction, Dan, when you saw this from Aaron Rodgers? Now we know that it's one more year of him, and then that's it.
Yeah, not surprised. It kind of felt like this was going to be the last year for Aaron Rodgers. It took Aaron a while to at least get physically and mentally fully into being a Pittsburgh Steeler and give the Steelers organization credit that they waited on Aaron. Before we get into what the season is going to look like and the potential, it is important, everybody, to just sit back. Aaron's words, 20 years. By the end of the season, he more than likely will be in the top 5 ever in the history of the league in starts, completions, attempts, yards, wins, touchdowns. I mean, when we say we're talking about one of the all-time greats, it's a reality. So there is a part that does feel Derek Jeter farewell tour part of that, just making sure that everyone, when you have that chance to watch him Week 10, 11, 12, and so on, that this could be, the last few weeks to just appreciate one of the all-time greats. But then there's a lot of expectations of okay, this is the last go-round, and in his words, with a trademark organization.
It's hard for me right now to see the Steelers as a Super Bowl contender. But when you think about what Rodgers would want for this year, for his final year with such a storied career, how can they do what they need to do around him? How can he do what's necessary to get them to at least be a contender in the postseason?
I don't believe Aaron Rodgers plays this year unless he truly felt that team could be a legitimate Super Bowl contender. I agree that I don't see them as that. Can they get to that? One, the offensive line would have to play much better. Aaron's going to have to get protected much more than he did with his time with the New York Jets. Two, We know they had DK Metcalf. Pat Freiermuth's a very young and emerging tight end. Somebody else is going to have to step forward as a pass-catching threat. They're going to have to run the football really well, and then their defense is going to have to play better and more consistent than it did last year. And then also, like, can he stay healthy? You know, can he be his very best at the end of the season? Those are a lot of question marks that, if they're all yeses, it's a dream season for both him and the Steelers.
Again, we'll continue to see if he says anything else about this, but today telling the Pat McAfee Show that most likely this is his last year playing in the NFL. All right, back to Tight End University, which is happening behind us. And at Tight End U, they're out here practicing on the field. You see Travis Kelce leading a drill right here, Dan. We saw already some really interesting stuff. You were a little closer to it.
Yeah.
You also sat in on a classroom earlier. What's been the conversation around here?
Yeah, I think that the big takeaway is there's just so much knowledge and wisdom and almost like obsession to detail that can get shared from these guys. Sitting in when George Kittle did a presentation, you know, his was on mentality and standard, and he was sharing just some of the note cards that his tight ends coach, John Emery, shared with him when he was a younger player of just – and being removed from being a player for a couple years, you forget about all the details that go in to doing your job at the very highest level. And to hear a player like George Kittle, that is one of the very best, continue to talk about that stuff and then share that with so many of the guys here, it makes you fall in love with the game again. It also makes you realize how 80, 90 guys that play that position in this league come back to this event every year.
It means a lot to him. Let's talk a little bit more about George Kittle, who, of course, was the brainchild behind this event. George Kittle, since his debut in 2017, no player, be it tight end, running back, or wide receiver, has gotten more out of the big plays than George Kittle. You see this. He's gone for at least 20 yards after the catch on 48 different receptions in his career, the most in the NFL in that span. This is here. We got George Kittle, who really is responsible